where are the best neighborhoods in Burlington to purchase a townhome? As townhomes are becoming more and more the popular choice with my clients that are looking to move to Burlington, don't want to break the bank with a detached home, but want to still get that garage, that backyard, and just that extra space for your family to grow into. And as a result, there's been a lot of interest in both Hamilton's townhomes, and now I'm creating a video on Burlington's townhomes. So in Burlington, you're going to find two different types of townhomes. Like Hamilton, you have the freehold townhomes that have no maintenance fee and condo townhomes that will have a maintenance fee. Now, depending on what's exactly included in the maintenance will dictate the amount. However, the range you can expect is anywhere from $200 to $600 on a monthly basis. Now, in Burlington, in the past 12 months, the amount of townhomes which were sold that were freehold were 42%, and the other 58% were condo townhomes. Now, if you want a quick tip to understanding exactly what you're looking at on your online searches, whether it's Zillow, Realtor.ca, or my personal website, if that townhome you're looking at has a unit number, more times often than not, that's associated with a condominium association, and in other words, a condo fee. Where if it's just a straight up number like 123 Main Street, that is most likely just a freehold property and doesn't have any maintenance fee. Now, there is a special caveat with some freehold properties that there'll be a parcel of tied land where you'll buy a freehold property and then be on a private street, and therefore you will have to pay for road maintenance, which is usually around $150 per month. So now that we got that out of the way, where are the majority of townhomes selling in Burlington? Well, if we look at this chart here, we can see that the majority of freehold townhomes are really selling between that $800 and $1.25 million, and the majority of condo townhomes are really selling between $600 and $900,000. Now, if you want a detailed market analysis based on your search criteria, send me and my team a message today. We'd be happy to jump on a call and break down exactly what you can buy for your budget for townhomes, not just in Burlington, but as well as in Oakville, Hamilton, Milton, and any other cities you're most interested in. As my name's Matthew, if you're new here, and this is my channel where I share everything about what it's like living in Hamilton and the surrounding cities. And for the past few years, we've been helping people just like yourselves relocate here, whether it's in 60 days or in 6 months. So send me and my team a message today, and we'd be happy to jump on a call with you. Other than that, let's dive on in to our three price categories we're going to be looking at to purchase townhomes in Burlington. The first one will be $500 to $750. The second one, $750 to $1 million, and then $1 million to $1.5 million. So depending on what your price range is, you can go down below to the timestamps and skip around. So let's jump on in and take a look at our first price range, $500 to $750,000. Now in Burlington, in total, this price range made up 26% of the real estate sales in the past 12 months, and the majority of townhomes in this price range were really selling above that $600,000 to $750,000 mark. However, you will find a few older ones, less updated or slightly smaller ones, sneaking in to the high 500s. Now, with that said, the amount of townhomes that were sold in this range that were condo townhomes were 94% compared to only 6% were freehold townhomes selling in this price range. And if we look on the map, you can see it where the townhomes have sold in the past 12 months. So there's a few different concentrations we'll take a look at as well as the examples. So the first one that really pops out is that East Burlington neighborhoods of Brant Hills and Mountainside. Now these townhomes here are usually 3 beds, 2 baths, and usually are those 2-story condo townhomes offering around 1,300 to 1,500 square feet of living space. So let's take a look at a few examples you can find selling in these neighborhoods. So the first one here sold for $592,000 and offers 3+1 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and just over 1,300 square feet of living space. However, it is in a condo association with a maintenance fee just over $600. Then this next one here sold for $670,000. However, it is that freehold property that offers 3 beds and 1.5 bathrooms and just over 1,300 square feet of above grade living. And then the final one is this one here, also a condo townhome with a monthly maintenance fee of $500, but offers 3 beds and 1.5 bathrooms. However, is quite nicely updated throughout the home. So now that you have an idea of exactly what's selling in the Brant Hills and Mountainside neighborhood, let's just take a little bit yonder south to the Maple Plains and Central neighborhood, as well as a little bit into LaSalle, as that's where you're going to find a few other townhomes selling within this price range. Now, this first one here sold for $610,000 and is definitely going to be one of the more affordable freehold townhomes you're going to be finding in Burlington. And this offers, though, 2 beds, 1 bathroom, and about 1,200 square feet of living space. And then this next one sold for $675,000 and has a condo fee of around $500 and offers 2 beds, 2 baths. However, it's a great location as it's just across from Mapleview Mall. Then this third one is a freehold townhome selling for $735,000. How offers 3 beds, 3 baths, and just a little over 1,300 square feet of living space. And then the next neighborhoods you're going to find a decent amount of options within this price range here is really going to be in that central Burlington, just north of the 403, in neighborhoods like Headed Forest, Palmer, and Corporate. And here they're going to be built in the 90s and early 2000s, and therefore are going to be slightly newer compared to the last ones we had just looked at. So this first example here sold for $640,000 and is in the Corporate neighborhood, offering 2 beds, 1.5 bathrooms, and has a maintenance fee of about $375. Then this next example here is located right in the Palmer neighborhood, offers 2 beds, 1.5 bathrooms, but a large square footage of just over 1,400 square feet, and it sold for $692,000. And then this final example here sold in the Headed Forest neighborhood for $750,000 and offers 2 full beds, 2 full bathrooms, as well as a square footage around $1,200. Now, you will find a few other units as well in the Longmore, Dines, and Pineland neighborhoods that we'll be covering in just a moment. But now let's talk about the next price range you're going to be finding probably the most amount of townhome matches for you, and that's anything between that $750,000 and $1 million, as this price range here made up 55% of the total real estate sales. So the vast majority, or 55% to be exact, are selling within this price range. And then as for how it breaks down from freehold to condo, is it's quite even, as 51% of the townhomes selling in this price range were freehold, and then the other 49% were condo townhomes. And as you can see on the map here, they really sell in every single one of Burlington's neighborhoods. However, the more expensive neighborhoods, you're more likely to find those condo townhomes, and then the more affordable neighborhoods, you're going to be finding larger freehold townhomes or semi-detached options to choose from. So a couple of examples that we're going to be looking at are first in the South Central neighborhoods of Dines, Longmore, and Pinedale, and offers 2-story townhomes, usually 3 beds, 2 to 3 bathrooms, and are usually built in the 80s and 90s, and are usually also on the north side, usually along Fairview Street is going to be a most common, or Plains. And here are a few examples. So this first one sold for $788,000 and offers 3 beds, 1.5 bathrooms. However, is a freehold property offering just over 1,200 square feet of living space. Then this next one here sold for $825,000, but offers 3 beds, but this time 2.5 bathrooms, and again is a freehold property just on Fairview. Then this next one here is going to be one of these smaller brand new pockets you're going to be finding in these neighborhoods. Now this one sold for $875, but you can see it's completely updated throughout and it has no condo fee. However, it is on a private road, so it does have a road maintenance fee of just under $100. This next example here sold for $876,000 and located in the Pinedale neighborhood, and is another freehold townhome offering 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms. However, as 1,400 square feet of living space and is nicely updated. Then this last one sold for $900,000 just on Fairview and offers 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms. However, is just under 2,000 square feet of living space. Then the next neighborhoods you're going to be finding a lot of options within this price range here is really in the northwest part of Burlington, in the corporate, the Alton Village, Head Forest, as well as the Orchard. Now, similarly to the Head Forest neighborhood before, these here were really built 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Even some in Alton Village were built in the 2010s, and a few were just finished up in the 2020s. So here are a couple of examples to check out. This first one here sold for $800,000 and offers 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms, and has a monthly maintenance fee of just over $400. Then this next one here sold for $875,000 in the Alton Village neighborhood, offering 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms, and over 2,000 square feet of living space to choose from, and has great walkability, I know, to Farm Boy, to Longo's, and a bunch of other restaurants. Then this townhome here is located in the Orchard and sold for $840,000, offering 3 beds and 1.5 bathrooms. However, is a bit on the smaller side, just offering 1,157 square feet of living space. And then we have this end unit here selling for $935,000 in the corporate neighborhood, offering 3 beds and 1.5 bathrooms and just over 1,200 square feet of living space. And then here is one of the brand new townhomes you're going to be finding on the west side of the Alton Village neighborhood. Now this one sold for $959,000, offers 3 beds and 2.5 bathrooms, and is a freehold property. Then the next neighborhood you're going to be finding a decent amount of townhome options to choose from will be in the east part of Burlington. Like those same neighborhoods we talked about within the 500 to 700,000 of Mountainside and Brant Hills, but in this case you're going to be finding the largest townhomes, the best semi-detached ones that are completely renovated and offer freehold with no maintenance fee. So this first one here is actually a semi-detached home that sold for $785,000, offering 3 beds, however only offers 1 bathroom. But I actually went through this townhome with one of my clients, and you could easily add another bathroom to the basement if you wanted. Then this next example here sold for $860,000, is another semi-detached, however slightly larger, offering over 1,500 square feet of living space, as well as 3 beds and 2 full bathrooms. And then this next example sold for $897,000, offering 2 beds, but 3 bathrooms, 2 full and 1 half. And this one here just has a road maintenance fee of $175,000. And then this final example sold for $938,000 and offers 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms. However, it is definitely on the larger side with that double car garage, as well as 1,400 square feet of living space. So those were the primary neighborhoods you're going to be finding those townhomes in. Now, again, if you're interested in getting a detailed breakdown based on your search criteria and where you can find the best options for you and your family, send me and my team a message today. Otherwise, let's take a look now at what you can purchase in Burlington for a townhome over $1 million. Now, in this category here, this made up 19% of the real estate sales for townhomes in Burlington, with the primary majority being freehold, as that made up 63% compared to 37% only being condo townhomes. And as you can see on the map here, you're going to find a high concentration in that northwest neighborhoods of Millcroft, the Orchard, and Alton Village, however, as well as a few small pockets close to downtown Burlington. So if we take a look in the Millcroft and the Orchard neighborhoods, here you're going to find the largest townhomes to choose from. Majority will be freehold. However, you will find a few condo townhomes that are in smaller pockets. And I know some of my clients that are downsizing absolutely love the maintenance fee, because then they don't have to do the outdoor maintenance and can just jet off to Florida for the winter. So with that said, here are a couple of examples you can find. Now, this first one sold in Millcroft for $1,020,000 and offers 3 beds and 2.5 bathrooms and just under 2,000 square feet of living space and is a freehold townhome. So this is actually an exception to the rule, as it actually has a unit number 50. So again, it's just a quick and dirty rule of thumb to determine if it's a freehold or condo. The better way is to, one, just see what the property type is in ownership, or two, see if there's any condo fees or parcel of tied land associated with it. Then this next example here sold for $1,210,000, is in the Tansley neighborhood and offers 3 beds and 3 full bathrooms and just under 2,000 square feet of living space. However, has a condo fee of just under $500 per month. Then this next home here offers a single car garage, however, more living space, and this one sold for $1,120,000, offering 3+1 beds and 3+1 bathrooms and just under 1,900 square feet of living space. And then this final one here sold in the Millcroft neighborhood for $1,400,000 and offers 3 beds and 3.5 bathrooms in just under 2,200 square feet of living space. However, the maintenance fee is on the higher side at $650,000. Then the next main area you're going to be finding these townhomes above $1 million is going to be right in downtown Burlington in the central neighborhoods, as here you've had over the years pockets of infill projects that have gone along, creating some luxurious townhome products for you to choose from. So here is one that has just recently sold for $1,130,000. It's a little bit further out from the downtown area. However, as you can see, has been recently built and has a maintenance fee of $428, but offers 3 beds and 2.5 bathrooms as well. Then this next example sold for $1,350,000 and is one of the original townhomes that first made up Browntown Burlington. And this one here offers 2+1 beds and 2.5 bathrooms, as well as a single car garage, and is literally within walking distance to everything you know about downtown Burlington. Then just a little bit down the street, you'll find this brand new townhome selling for $1,793,000, offering 3 beds and 3.5 bathrooms. However, offers an astonishing 3,000 square feet of living space, including a 1.5 car garage. And here is a freehold property, so you don't have to worry about those condo maintenance fees that are very common with the downtown Burlington townhomes. Then this next example here sold for over $2,125,000, offering 2+1 beds and 3.5 bathrooms, offering just under 3,000 square feet of living space. However, has a condo fee of just over $700 associated. However, as you can see, it's got spectacular finishes throughout this home here. So I hope now you have a better idea of exactly what you can purchase in Burlington for a townhome at the different price points. Again, if you're interested in getting a detailed market analysis, happy to jump on a call. So send me and my team a message today. Otherwise, if you're interested in learning more about what it's like living in Burlington, the next video I recommend you go take a look at is my video covering all the pros and cons you need to know about before moving there. So you can find that video right here. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.